This next deck we're going to be playing is Vespiquen. Now, why is it called Vespiquen? Well, because we're playing with a few cards that have those names, such as Vespiquen and Exeggutor. Now, this deck, I wanted to try the Vespiquen thing again. I wanted to try it a little bit differently. So what we're doing here is consider this more of like a toolbox, right? Grass is kind of weak in Pokemon TCG right now, but there are some decently powerful grass Pokemon, and there's a lot of things that are weak to grass that you just want to be able to use it quickly, like the Charizard, the new Charizard, a lot of the dark stuff, some of the fighting stuff, some of the ground stuff. So grass itself is weak, but the typing isn't, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I don't know if it makes sense. But what we're doing here is we're actually getting to attack with several different types. So Scovillain says that it is both fire and grass type. So we're getting to attack with fire. It's only 110 damage, but if you're doing this, it's because it's super effective. And 110 damage super effective is 220, which now you're starting to get into some real damage numbers. Plus, this is only worth one prize card. Exeggutor is also a grass Pokemon that can hit the bench, so that's going to be useful. Now, hitting the bench means we don't get to do the weakness and resistance, but sometimes that little bit of damage on the bench is really, really, really helpful. And Vespiquen is psychic, so it's weak to dark, so we don't actually want to use this against that Charizard, but this is going to cover some of our other weaknesses, as well as we're not going to be so soft to fire because of this. So that's the point, that's the goal here, and I am a big proponent of any deck that can play Path to the Peak, and this deck can. So that's why this is a child of that logic. So let's get started. Grass deck. Okay, so and when we play a grass deck, Scovillian gets to hit for doubles, so that's why that's in there. This deck is a little difficult. It's a little unwieldy sometimes because you can't necessarily guarantee that you're going to get the starting that you want. But as long as we can start with an Exeggutor, we should be fine. After you, opponent. Okay, as long as you get to start with an Exeggutor, you should be fine. And other fun things you can tell yourself. Okay. So they're a Toedscruel deck. Okay. So Scovillian is going to be our champion here. Vespiquen should be okay. Also, Vespiquen and Exeggutor work really well together, because if you can't kill something with Exeggutor and just give it a lot of damage, Vespiquen will hit it. Toedscruel and Turtwig. Kirby, okay. What is Grottle's ability? I haven't actually seen that card. Now, Path to the Peak does turn off our Radiant Tsareena, but this card's in here because I needed another basic. Okay, that's an excellent draw. It'd be even better if we had an energy to go with it, but at least we get to do this. Do we switch now? Is the question. Let's bosses orders this to the front, because they don't want that on the front. Let's hold off on the switch for now. Let's try to bait with this little Combee. Missing energies is search any grass type. What do you mean? I'm curious what you mean by that, Batchet Man. Oh, that's what you're saying. I got you. You were reading what Grottle's ability is. That is really good. I see why that's in their deck now. You did. I sent you a code. No, I get it? Yeah, I sent you a code. Yeah, you should have it. Iono's actually pretty solid for us right here. Good, we needed that. And if they take out this Combee, whatever. Now, we are behind, and that's bad, but they didn't get the... we need to take this thing out, and I don't think we're going to be able to this turn. I should have used that switch when I had it, y'all. I guess we could just Arven for one. Arven for a switch here. Let's Arven for an escape rope here. That doesn't really matter, but we'll grab it anyways. It's not like we're gonna need... It's not like we wouldn't need the extra card right now. It starts with... Hang on one second. Sorry, 1 second. Shit, okay, let's see what we get here. I'll help you out just after this turn. Okay, Tails is... I would have rather had Heads here because we're behind, but Tails is fine. I think another switch is good. It starts with 496. Another Iono. That's fair. They're digging here. They should have probably used the Grottle first and used the ability before they evolved it. I'm not sure why they did it the way they did it. Yeah, we finally got a Capsakid, which is good. Another Grottle means it didn't matter. There's the big bad one. No worries at all. So they can't do that now. They should have done that first if they had it. Ooh, I want a Slizbeeb. The Battle VIP Pass is not what we wanted. The Practice Studio is also not really what we wanted here. Just do this to get some stuff on the board. I don't want to use this Falkner yet, because there's a chance we're going to get our path to the peak. Yay, alright, sweet. So 3 should be fine there. Let's put 3 here. And put 1 on Capsakid. So this is what's different than this deck than our previous Exeggutor iterations. We're not trying to just stack everything on Exeggutor here and just, like, swing away. We could, but I think it's better to... 90 damage is a lot, and it's gonna take out their weakness, their weak stuff here that we don't like seeing. So... hopefully that's enough. Y'all want to know something weird? I bet we could build a really cool... I'm going to write this down, actually, and I'm not going to say it, so I can just surprise y'all with it. I had a really good idea just now for a better Toad Scroll deck. Boom. That's going to be a good one. Yay! Yay for inspiration! And I didn't steal their idea, because it's not what they're doing, so... Opponent, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. What happened? I didn't steal their idea. Okay. Well, now we're definitely going to Falkner. Thanks, deck. So let's ditch these two. And grab Scovillian. Okay, and now we're gonna take out this Cherrim because they really need to have energy on all their stuff, and this way they can't. At least not, they can't accelerate it quickly. But no path to the peak. Path to the Peak doesn't really stop what they're doing, but I'd like to have it. So this prevents all effects of attacks, but Exeggutor's attack, head swing, is not an effect. It's not saying put damage counters, it's saying it does damage, so that's notable. And so is the Path to the Peak that we drew. Okay, so they're also playing the other Toad Scroll. Interesting. Okay, so they're gonna grab, I'm assuming they're gonna grab another Cherim. Guess they're not. I guess they're out of cards. Well, that's really, really good for us. If we can do enough here. Ouch. Ouch. This is a shame, y'all. We're just barely not going to do enough damage. I also realize now this doesn't have enough energy, and that was a really stupid thing to play. Whoopsie. Now I choose to switch. Think we lose? I think we lost, y'all. Feels like we have lost. Because they have 2 of these just ready to go. Yeah, and that energy to put on something else, too. Feeling a little bad. And is that the 4th one? It's gotta be the 4th one. Yeah, that's the 4th Iona. They just drew them all. Now! Yay! Thanks for doing that, babe. Big agree on that. Big agree. Traffic sucks. Now, okay, so here is something that's notable. Vespiquen is dead. But them doing this actually means that Vespiquen's not dead unless they can evolve this, because that's not enough. Yeah, that's 240. Okay. Okay. Huh. What does that mean? Chat, I don't know. Let's see here. I think we do this, because this puts us in a winning position here. I think this puts us in a winning position. Sounds incredibly stressful, babe. Okay, now we lose. Well, maybe? Because they can't put them on this one, right? And if they're spreading this stuff out like they are, I guess Evo Press is pretty dangerous. Maybe? I don't know, IC. I don't think so. I feel like we're still behind here. I also forgot to use Radiant Tsareena last turn, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Yay for super effective damage! Woo! Now 220 is usually enough, right? That's what we've said before. 220 is a very good number to hit for super effective. It's just that it's not good enough. And this is going to do a bunch of damage because these are all evolution Pokemon. Okay. I still think the deck I'm going to build is better. I don't think this Torterra is it. There are better ways. Better ways. However, I don't see a way for us back in. 250 is a lot of damage. Alright. Scoop. Good job, opponent. Nice job, nice job. So that was what we were trying to do for the most part, and utilizing our super effective moves. I think the weakest one we have is Scovillian, right? Because it's the only one that's not a an Egyptian god card. So. By the way, I use that slang. That is a Yu-Gi-Oh term from a long time ago in the show, and I think they actually made those into regular cards too. I refer to any card with the rule box, like not Radiant Pokemon, but like V's, V-Star, V-Max, GX, EX, EX, Terra type. Those are all Egyptian god cards to me. Because that's kind of what they feel like. Well, this is a more powerful one. Okay. Mulligan. Rip. That's a shame. That was a really good hand besides not having a basic. 2 mulligans. How good was our second hand? Not as good. Better than this one, though. I guess we have the VIP Pass, the Switch, and the Arven, so it could be worse. And where it gets... Is this the same person? No, it's not the same person. Not the same person, for sure. Okay. Ooh, Leafeon would be good techno. Leafeon and Tentacruel would be interesting. Tentacruel. Toadscruel, sorry. That's the name of it. It's not a regional variant Wiggles. It's different Wiggles. How mysterious. Ooh, they're a Vespiquen deck. Nice. Okay. Okay, start here. Those two. They are grass deck again, so we are going to do this as opposed to Combee. I understand your pain. I do. I see. I get it. We have a switch in hand. Yeah, let's let's use an escape rope because we don't want this Mew to be out here for free. No, I didn't grab the... Oh, I didn't grab the Blunder Policy. I messed up. I messed up. Now, we're gonna hit heads and it's not gonna matter. We're gonna hit heads and it's not gonna matter. We're gonna hit heads and it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It mattered. Whoops. Because they evolved this now. It can't attack. Well, okay, it didn't matter. Yay, it didn't matter. Woo! Woo, never punished. Never punished. Never punished. So they were doing that in preparation for possibly ripping the Vespiquen, but they didn't get it. Ah! Brick! Now, if I whiff again, then it did matter. So let's hope we don't whiff again and it does matter and we're never punished. All that good stuff. Here's hoping. Okay, well that's just not going to do anything because of this, but okay, sure. Oh, they're doing that because the way Vespiquen's templated. They're trying to cheese extra damage in. I don't think that's worth it, personally. This Hawlucha is so underwhelming. I mean, Hawlucha in the games is underwhelming too. Let's be honest, y'all. Zero Song Beta 1, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, and let's not forget that we have abilities, Wiggles. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and Nest Ball for a Combee here now, just because we want to cover our bases as well. So let's Ultra Ball these 2 VIP passes that we can no longer use for the Scovillian. We're gonna put this on the Scovillian this time because of Leafeon, because they have, like, it doesn't matter because it does enough damage anyways. Unfortunately, I don't really play against viewers that much while we're streaming, but I appreciate the offer. Let's see here. Come on. Heads, don't punish me. Never punished. Come on, never punished. Come on, never punished. Woo, never punished. Okay, so we're gonna put 3 here. I guess we'll put 4 on here. The Vespiquen won't be able to one-shot this anyways, and that way Exeggutor can at least take out some of their board. Meantime. Now, if they rip the Vespiquen, they can just retreat the Mew. So that's bad for us. Brick again? Unlikely, but possible. Ah, they didn't brick. Maybe it's not an Ultra Ball. Brick! Woo! They bricked again. I hate this, y'all. Alright, let's try it. Let's risk it for the biscuit and hope they don't have it. They had a free retreat, so I don't know why they didn't just do that. Ugh, brutal. I was really hoping they were out of cards. Oh. Well, they were out of cards. Oh, no, that was the... Oh, no, they weren't. They just pulled it that way. I was like, oh, they used Greening Cells. They did not use Greening Cells. They used Murder the Scovillain. Ooh. We're feeling locked out again, y'all. Dang, these have been some rough games today, y'all. Brutal. Yeah, we're gonna punish them because we can on the way out, for what that's worth. Ooh, I want a 2-cannon. I guess we swing. We're gonna swing at At what, Wiggles? You caused this. And the beach court, we never got our Path to the Peaks out either. Again, it didn't, like, the way this game worked out, we didn't get to draw off of Blunder Policy anyways, because they shuffled our hand the one time we would have. But that always feels like the biggest downside of Exeggutor, right? You need to be able to either... Oh, no. Oh, no. You need to be able to draw cards if you don't put the energy on. Exeggutor really needs... Oh, well, that's just hurtful, opponent. Alright. I've seen enough. I'm satisfied. Okay. Nice jacket. Have y'all noticed there's been a serious downtick in fighting decks? So maybe the Vespiquen to cover the base of Psychic isn't that good. Maybe. I don't know. Darn you with your better throwing of Pokeballs, Tatas. Yay! That makes me happy. Okay, that doesn't... We have mulliganed like every game here, too. Well, at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's not my fault. The shuffler's rigged. Okay. Which, you know, that's a relief, right? If it was my fault, I'd be devastated. If I built a bad deck, I couldn't handle that. We're also just getting paired up against grass. I refuse to accept responsibility for my own actions and will instead blame everything else around me. I should play around with this Mew more. We haven't really used that card much. That is an excellent draw, though. Happily put that one down. Alright, and we Nest Ball for the Exeggutor. That there. Let's switch out here. We're going to Boss's Orders the Bidoof to the front, just because this is the one thing they don't really want on the front. And we had 2 of them, so might as well, right? But no Blunder Policy in sight, Wiggles. Nice deck. Sure. As anticipated. Now, they're gonna try, and it's just not gonna work. So, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. They should have used Mysterious Tail first, because if they have an Ultra Ball, they could have used it and then drawn more cards. Actually, no, I guess that's technically... In my experience, you typically want to do the thing that you don't control first, like drawing cards, so maybe they were right to do that. Okay. Okay, we're not going to forget about it this time. Wiggles. Right where we left it. Perfect. No, I don't want to fight that. I want to fight something else. Thank you. Now, either we hit heads and get all of our energy, or we get to draw 3 cards. So, yay! The Blunder Policy! It's here! And it did its thing! Oh, it's worth it. It was worth the wait. It was worth... it was worth the wait. I mean, if they interact with our stadium this time, that's actually really good for us, because we have another one now. A prettier one. I think 2 Boss's Orders isn't the end of the world either. I really want to draw an energy here. No. No. I love Path of the Peak the more I play with it. It's just such a fun card. Just getting to say no to people is just, oh, it's cathartic. Energy? Energy! Oh, thanks, deck. I appreciate you. That one, please. Do we start hitting the Meowscarada? Would take, what, 3 turns? With more energy? Nah, let's just clean up their bench. That's not a bad draw. It's not the best draw because we don't have any energy to play on it, but it's not a bad draw. I'ma sweep your deck up. Here comes the bench. Okay. So they get 1 turn with it. Well, maybe 2, because we have to ditch this one. Sad. Sad. Darn it! There you are. Falkner. Okay. Do we go all in? That seems bad. We're gonna use Falkner even though we don't have our... But we kind of want a Path to the Peak here. We didn't get one, which is unfortunate. Let's call both of those for a Scovillain. Just because we can. We know they're playing with Ionos, so we're just going to play some stuff out here. Since they took away Path to the Peak, we might as well use this. Oh, and then let's not forget. Little baby Combee. There is a dead rat on the driveway? That is disgusting. I will go take care of that after this stream. I'm sorry, babe. Also, I fed the dog half of his food, as a heads up. So I probably should not have played this energy right here. I should have played it on the Scovillian. It's just kind of a backup plan. The problem is all of the grass stuff that people are playing that's big enough for us to actually care, it's too big. Oh, it's not dead? Oh, that's terrifying. Hopefully it does not run into the garage. Okay. That's fine. It's not really what we want, but it's fine. It's certainly better than them hitting other stuff. Okay, now not if they can Yoga Loop here. Then it's really bad. Not much we can do. Opponent's got us by 10 cards. Okay. Y'all, I think these decks today have just not been very good. Sad to say, but the truth. Now, that being said, if we hit this one for 120 damage, which we're gonna do, Scovillain does get to knock it out, and they don't have any more juiced up, ready to go cards. So maybe we'll be able to sneak in here. Maybe. I would love if they didn't play an energy this turn. Like, give us a chance to get up ahead here. I should have taken out the Bibarel earlier. I didn't prioritize their card draw enough. Okay. Okay. A chance. A chance, a hope, a prayer. Could be worse. Not my Combee! Well, that's brutal. Brutal's a strong word. That's a thing that happened. They have a double colorless. Okay. Okay. We're gonna wait. I don't want to... If Scovillian could knock out Medicham, we would have switched it in, but it couldn't, and all that would do is give them a much easier chance of getting Meowscarada ready. Meowscarada. Although, counterpoint, this is 2 retreat cost. We haven't gotten lucky and drawn another one of our Path to the Peaks to take away their ability to do this stuff. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and do it, just because we have this other one ready. So, this other one's going to be ready to do its damage as well. Because they have to knock out 2 things, and we only have to knock out 1 thing. Now, I expect what they're going to do is retreat here, at which point they pull out this Meowscarada and we're in trouble. Because it gets to do its scratching nail thing. They didn't. Oh, they get to kill that Combee and take another turn. Brutal. I messed up, y'all. We messed up. Mostly me. Y'all get like 5%. 5% blame. Yeah. Yep. GG opponent. I guess we'll just let him finish it here. We were close there. Very close. Do another one. This is probably gonna be the last one. I know it's a little shorter than we normally do, and I do appreciate everybody for hanging out. I'm tired, y'all. I hope y'all understand. Let's see how this game goes. We'll start the giveaway, but let's see how this game goes. Boom. And we have a good starting hand this time. No, we can't. Now, okay, so Path to the Peak and Arven together is pretty good. Because we can get our VIP policy. Or VIP Pass. Blunder Policy VIP Pass. That's how that goes. Not having any grass energy is bad. But if they can't interact with this Path to the Peak, then we get to use Falkner. Now, their deck is probably playing Magma Basin, so I would expect they can. Hopefully they play it out first, because we want them to not be able to interact with this when they have the Charmander out. Here comes the Charmander. It's also possible they just don't have it. Oh, that's not a Charmander, that's a Chi-Yu. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Clearly. Alright. So against the fire deck, we want Vespiquen. Until it becomes a Charizard, at which point we want Exeggutor or Scovillian. You gave it water. That was very sweet of you, babe. Okay, it's Arven here. Pass. Yeah, I think overheat it's probably correct. I think most things are going to be overheated right now. Do we play the Path to the Peak out now? I honestly don't think so. I can't think of anything they're going to play that cares about this, and I really want to have this for when the Charmander comes out. So I think we just wait and hope we draw. Because next turn we can play it and use Falkner in the same turn without them interacting with it. What's up, Xena? Games are going pretty rough today, my friend, so no worries. We've gotten our butts kicked a lot. But we're having fun, and that's what counts. Right under winning. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Breaking on energy is brutal here. It was very sweet of you, babe. Okay, another Exeggutor's fine. We'll power that up. Evolve that. Play this, and now we will try and hit an energy. One is better than none, chat. One is better than none. And we'll evolve this one. Switch this out here. Now, this needs to be a heads really bad, because this Growlithe's about to hurt. Alright, sweet. So we're going to put 2 energies on this Exeggutor, because they won't be able to knock it out unless they evolve it. But if they do, then we have the Vespiquen ready. Ready's a strong word. I mean, it's ready, it's just... Okay. That was unexpected. That was sadly not unexpected. I mean, I honestly don't mind them doing this. I think they probably should have done this to the Scovillian, because it's still technically weak to fire. So. Okay, so, could be worse. We get to take out this Growlithe now, and that is lovely for us. Because we don't want to fight an Arcanine. I guess we should probably use this. Like, we can't use it because of Path to the Peak, but it's probably better to have it than not, and we will beat another Capsakid out. Okay, so we can take out the Growlithe. Yay! Goodbye, Growlithe. Energy's a good draw. We need the energy. We want to start getting one of our Scovillians ready. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. The more I play with Raihan, the more I like Raihan. I think we're gonna start... I think I'm gonna experiment around with this card. See what I can come up with. If there's anything especially spectacular that I can think of. Raihan's a good card. Okay, so they messed up because this is not going to kill Exeggutor, and we are going to, in response, knock out this other Growlithe here. If they ditch both of these for an Arcanine, that would be fantastic for us. Okay, opponent has messed up because this won't do enough damage. Nah, 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 nah. Like, they get to put energy on it, but that's it. We get to take a prize card from it. Falkner's a great draw because that's still our Path to the Peak out there. Okay, okay, excellent stuff. Goodbye, Growlithe. Now, how in trouble are we with this Delphox here? Not too bad. Not too bad. Well, we know what this is. We might get to do something kind of creative here, depending on how good our opponent's draws are. I think we're ahead. And luckily, Vespiquen is not weak to what they're doing. Yay! Is this it, chat? Do we actually get to have a game where it does what we're supposed to do? Okay, do we want to search up anything else? Probably not. Probably not. We're going to hold on to the Arven for now. Actually, we're not, because I know what I'm going to use this for. Out there. Okay, so the path to the peak is still out there, which means even if they evolve this turn into a Charizard, we don't really care, unless they also have another Fire Energy in their hand, which would be unfortunate. Okay, that's not as scary as it could be. This boss's orders means that we win. This can't... If they can't knock out this Chiyu, or this Vespiquen, which I don't think they can... Okay, so here's some damage. We actually do get to do lethal damage to this because of the choice belt. So. Okay, they went for the Scovillain. I don't hate him for that choice. That's a good choice. We're gonna go for the victory. How's that sound? Great. Victory. Let's draw some cards first. For victory. Oh. Bye-bye. Extra damage. Clean. And that was... Normally our deck would just get hosed by their deck, right? Because they're a fire deck and we're not. But we were able to put up a good fight because of Vespiquen. And because our opponent misread the situation. Yeah. Thank y'all. GG and GG's y'all as well. Yeah, exactly. They didn't read that power. Power. Alright, let's do this real quick. We're gonna do one more game. That was finally a good game, so let's do one more. What's up? That's a tough one to pronounce. It's Juke? Juke? I'm gonna go with Juke. Tell me if I'm wrong. And welcome. We get anything we didn't have? We got one little hop up. Nice. All right, one more game with it. Let's do it. Oh, it's just Juke. Fair enough. I guess it's Juke and he's I like it. Okay, what's this opponent up to? This Pikachu coin. Excellent news. Excellent news. Okay. I mean, it's not the Arven that we would also like to start with for the Blunder Policy, but it could be a lot worse. At least we have an Exeggutor, right? Who's overheated? That's fair. I don't think we can keep it, babe. I'm sorry. And there's just not much shade. That's fair. Okay, another fire deck. Alright, we need to get a Combee stat. Sweet, because they have this. Can I have a heads now because I don't have a Blunder Policy? Please? Please? You know, that's for the best. That's how you get Plague. Thanks, Tech. I appreciate you. So 3 is plenty, because if they evolve this all the way up into a Charizard, then all of them wouldn't matter. And if they don't, then if they go like Charmeleon, Charmeleon's 90, so... Now, in retrospect, I should have put 4 here because one more and we could have taken out the Entei. And then we could put the third one here or here. Yeah, Slight misplay. But called it at the same time. So, you know, argue with results. Can I have a Vespiquen deck? Falkner, can I have a Vespiquen? Falkner, that's not a Vespiquen. The opposite of a Vespiquen. That was just... so it's gonna be what? 60 plus 60, so it's exactly 120. Alright, so we're gonna play this out here. Put this energy here. Yep. But you know, fair. Fair. No, wait, why did it... Oh, because of pressure. Oh, reading is stupid, and I hate it, and I should do it more. It's still funny. It's still funny. Oh. Okay. Well, I think we've lost, but we're not giving up yet. Okay. Probably not that one. Let's just do that. Okay, let's boss's orders this Charizard up here. That there. And let's... I mean, if we hit heads, that'd be great. If we don't, it's not great. Yeah, because we don't have the Blunder Policy. That's a shame. Shame. If we hit heads, we were going to put all of the energies right here and just smack this thing really hard. Okay. Smart of them to not play out the other, other stuff. Feeling a little lost here, y'all. There's no way they don't have another energy. Yeah. Now, if we rip a Vespiquen off the top of the deck or a way to get to it, it's a different story. Oh, wait. Oh, sweet. Still want that Vespiquen, though. Don't know why there's Energy Search in this deck. That should not be in here. Poorly made. Well, we're behind, but we're not done. And we do get to draw 2 of our prize cards, so maybe there's a way to get a Vespiquen here. We really need that. We're kind of all in on that deck. Deck. We need that. Felt unnecessary. Alright, we're putting it out front because if we don't have it here, we lose. Yikes. Well, shoot. I guess not technically, but just most likely. Yay! Okay, now we need to draw an escape rope? It really does. At least you're trained how to handle animals, so, you know, I trust you a lot more. Will the third switch do it? Not quite, but we're gonna go out fighting. And by fighting, I mean we're taking that Charmander out. Take a bite of your Charmander, Yugi. We had a lot of chances there, y'all. That was an unlucky sort of situation. If this is a Vespiquen, okay. Cheers, Tatas. Our deck actually, it was unfortunate and unlucky, but I think our deck is still pretty well situated to handle the Charizard deck. So, could be a lot worse. Right? It was Icy, you're not wrong. Okay. Bit of a discrepancy in damage dealt. Alright, so let's do the wrap-up, then we'll do the giveaway, then we'll do the raid. Standard fare at this point. So, wrap-up. This deck actually felt pretty good. I really wish Scovillian was either a little cheaper to use or a little bit stronger. It's not bad, it's just not quite good. It's also really weak, right? So this card doesn't have a lot going for it besides the dual typing, which is, dual typing solid, it's just not good enough. Yet at the same time, it also really tried. It really tried. I know that the Radiant Tsareena feels bad. I would cut that for something else, I just don't know what. Probably only go down to 2 VIP passes because we're playing with enough Arvens and Pokégears, so I would definitely make some changes, but ultimately, the deck felt good. Just bad draws, exactly. Yeah.